Yeah, King Kong.
We all saw it yesterday.
Came out.
That for the first time since the podcast, we've all seen the same movie and been sitting at the same table the next day.
Yep.
And we can spoil the hell out of it. So listen right now.
So if you don't want to hear spoilers,
Turn it off now.
Turn it off. And that's why we planned it this way, you know? You got to listen to most of the podcast. Now leave.
Yep.
Get out of here.
Go watch Kong and then
go watch Kong, and then you'll get to appreciate it with us because, boy, was this a good movie.
Oh, yeah.
It was a pleasant surprise for me. I'll get my interpretation out of the way first, and then you guys can move on to yours. I was expecting to like it, but at the same time, not really think that I was going to love it. I think I'm close to loving it. I wouldn't say that I'm full-blown loving it, but I enjoyed most of that movie. And there were some parts where I was just like, this is kind of stale, kind of cheesy, but as soon as it got going, it was popcorn flick. It was awesome. The monkey was huge.
That's what giant monster movies should be.
It can be.
Yes, not as big as it can be. But yes, no, like you said, it felt like a real monster movie. So that's what I thought about it. What about you, Emily?
I'll be honest and say that I am not as big a monster person, especially as Landon, but it looked interesting, especially after you guys' react. But I wanted to enjoy it with you guys, and it was a lot of entertainment and fun. So.
Yeah, that is the one thing, because you said in our reaction, you're like, oh man, I wish I could see that movie with you guys. And yeah, guess what? She did. Can you believe that? That's awesome. So
yeah,
glad you could make it.
Mm-hmm.
My turn? Or John?
Let's go John, because Landon is the kaiju master of the table, so we don't want to.
I was very impressed with it. It was a lot different than Godzilla. You know, Godzilla, we was just like, there's a big monster. Is it evil? I don't know. And then you're like, oh, it saved us at the end.
That's nice.
Like, this one was just kind of like all these other monsters in place already. And, you know, I don't know. It was just really good. I was very, very impressed. I don't know if there are parts of it that I liked that I preferred in Godzilla. But
like what?
I'd say the atmosphere was better in Godzilla.
Yeah, it was much more dark. That's for sure.
Godzilla was a lot more dark. I felt like, I don't know. I felt like we saw. And
they cast Godzilla more into a hero role.
Yeah, than they did Kong. Kong kind of got that towards the end once everybody realized that Samuel Jackson was wrong.
Damn it, Sam! How dare you?
You wasted that whole movie.
Hold on to your butts.
Again,
she pointed that out at the end of the movie.
That was a nice Jurassic Park reference.
Yep, one of my favorite movies.
It was good. I would, you know, I'm
gonna buy it.
I'm happy to see where this is going.
Yep.
Well, it's a spoiler cast. We should talk about where it's going.
Well, let's
get your take first, and then we'll talk about where it's going.
All right,
Lando.
First off, fantastic that it did not follow the old formula of King Kong. We're gonna go film a fucking movie on this stupid Skull Island, and then we're gonna take the giant gorilla back to New York, and he's gonna die. Wonderful they didn't follow that.
Die.
There's like 6 different King Kong movies. There's the 1930s, the 1940s, the 1950s, all the way up to Peter Jackson's. If you want to see the original Kong movie, watch one of those.
Even Jackson's was good.
Yeah,
I thought Jackson was decent.
Jackson's was great for the hour and 30 minutes they were on Skull Island. As soon as it gets to New York, who gives a shit?
Yeah, they should have just done that.
Secondly, great, fantastic that they decided not to do that. The monsters.
They did have nods to it.
Yeah, they did have nods to it, like the
filming.
There's some filming and picture taking and all that stuff, but it wasn't like we were going there specifically to go film a movie. The monsters, they showed that this island supports gigantic monsters, and they finally kind of showed up where they're going to take where the giant monsters come from with the Hollow Earth theory, which was actually a theory in the 1940s and like the journey to the center of the earth and all that stuff.
That's cool.
Not 1940s, earlier than that, 1800s.
That's a really cool touch.
So liked that. So they're kind of doing it like a pseudo-scientific. Oh, this is where the giant monsters come from, and then the skull crawlers.
Yes.
So there was one. They said, "Don't wake up the big skull crawler." So could they get bigger than that? I don't know. Maybe that's a good giant monster design. Mm-hmm. So
it was so interesting looking with like the 3 legs and it was just
it was like the leg and the tail.
Yeah, leg and the tail. Yeah.
And it was a kind of fun thing when they called them the skull crawlers, because like they had the skulls, but their eyes were right behind the fake eyes. So that's actually kind of like that's actually kind of
Is that their official name just because John C. Reilly thought it was cool?
Yeah.
Definitely Skull.
It's like, I thought it was cool.
But now that I said it out loud,
Talking about him, he was a pleasant surprise in that movie.
Yeah.
He was great.
He
in
wasn't
that movie.
the stereotypical John C. Reilly, like he was, but he was just the right amount of it.
Yeah. Kind of funny, and they had good amount of comedy in the movie.
I was worried at first because the very first 15 minutes of the movie, I could tell they were trying to start doing it. And I'm like, this is not hitting right. And then as soon as the movie started going, I'm like, is that a monkey? From that moment forward, it was funny, and it was just right.
Oh, I don't know that the monkey moment was funny, and then when he destroys their entire helicopter, it's not so funny.
No, I don't condone the murder of military officials, but they were being dicks, dropping bombs on that place. Yeah. Come on now.
Well, it was interesting also to see the formation of Monarch, because
I don't know about Monarch.
So in Godzilla, Monarch is a government association that has kind of just fallen. They're kind of underground now. And so they find, they knew Godzilla existed during the 1950s, and that's actually what what's his name, big guy,
John Goodman.
John Goodman's character was mentioning. He actually talked about the 1953 nuclear attacks or tests in the islands.
He was talking about
he was talking about Godzilla. He was like, we were trying to kill something. No one talks about it. He was the only survivor.
So
he
saw Godzilla.
He saw Godzilla, and that's when he said Godzilla destroyed their ship.
Talking to Jackson after.
He said Godzilla destroyed their ship. He was the only survivor, and they tried to kill Godzilla with the nuclear bombs. And he's like, I know giant monsters exist, and that was the formation. That's when Monarch finally gets the funding it needs to continue going on.
Because alien.
Kind of a dick move on his part, though, to know that there's probably going to be danger there, and he sends all those people off to their deaths, possibly.
Yeah, and that's it's a dick move, but he was doing it because he knew that they were there, and he wanted the funding to find them. He wanted to kill King Kong, obviously, but so yeah, that was interesting to see. If you're digging into the lore, that Monarch was almost failing during the Vietnam War, and after this, it gets bigger because at the end of that movie, Monarch is talking about. Yeah. What the other monsters.
You stay for the post-credit scene.
Yeah, stay for the post-credit scene.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it. So,
there's like a pre-post-credit thing, and then like a post-credit thing.
They must have taken all those photos that Brie Larson took the whole movie. I was really bummed because at times she's sitting here just like looking at it through her camera lens. I'm like, take some pictures. She's like watching Kong fight the skull crawler, and she's just like. I'd be like, holy crap! You see what's going on right now?
It's filmed, though. You have to worry about it. It's filmed.
We don't have rapid DSLRs back in 1974 or whenever this was. By the way, let's talk about her, baby. Brie Larson was in top form. I can't wait for Captain Marvel.
It's gonna be good.
I'll just watch any movie with her in it, man. She's gorgeous. Have you guys seen Room?
No.
Great movie. She won an Academy Award for it. You should see it. It's good. It's good. But anyways, yes, Brie Larson. And I want to shout out that I predicted that tomato score. I was right on it. What's it sitting at right now? 79? I predicted 78, man. That was a first for me because I'm normally really wrong. Except for that Wonder Woman reacts. I'm going to be right 25%. Yeah.
I would agree with you. I'm going to say that.
50% is generous, but I think I wouldn't be surprised if I saw 50%. Maybe it is good. Maybe it has some watchable elements, unlike Suicide Squad. We're not going to talk about Suicide Squad, even though we always find a way to get back to it. Anyways, no. Keep talking. Yeah, King Kong, great.
So,
Brie Larson, my
should
favorite.
we talk about the post-credit scenes? Then?
Yes.
Yeah, go for it.
So, the post-credit scenes, they show Godzilla in like a cave painting, which, we know Godzilla exists in this universe.
Yep.
They also show Rodan, Mothra, and King Ghidorah, which is Godzilla's arch nemesis, and actually shows Godzilla fighting Ghidorah, like in a burning, like in the middle of the mountains. So, this is Legendary's Marvel Cinematic Universe. This is what they're setting up, and they're doing it right. Instead of DC, they're not like rushing things out. They're doing it. They're setting it up right. And as a giant Godzilla fan, I am super excited because if this movie continues to do well, they're going to be like, let's just keep on making them. Because
Were you going to touch on something?
Well, I had a question, actually, not knowing anything about this stuff. So, are the cave paintings that's already happened?
Yes.
Okay.
I
didn't know if it was like a prophecy.
So the whole Monarch thing is they say that ancient humans knew that these things existed and worshipped some of them. And that's what you saw in King Kong. Like they worshipped the Kongs as their gods that protected them from the other giant monsters. Mm-hmm. And if they're going at all from original Godzilla movies, you'll find Mothra on another island called Infant Island. Rodan, I don't know where Rodan's going to come from, but he's usually on like a giant mountain. Maybe he's sleeping somewhere.
Which one's Rodan?
He was the giant pterodactyl. The show,
okay.
one of those. Yep. And Mothra is obviously the moth, and the King Ghidra is the three-headed monster.
Okay.
Yeah. And
I'm going to go on a limb here and say for the first time I'm going to appreciate in a movie when there's two villains. And that's going to be the next Godzilla movie. And I feel like they're going to feature those two villains. That's kind of why they showed them. I'd love to see 2 beatdowns of monsters in a film. If you did Mothra.
What I'm guessing is going to happen is that somehow Monarch knows that King Kong's out there. And they said Kong is still growing. The next movie is going to be finishing off the King Kong aspect of them going to take Kong and bring him back to New York to study him, and he's going to break out, and Godzilla's going to come and try and fight him. At that point, I don't know what happens.
You think that's Godzilla 2, though? Because Godzilla 2 comes out first, doesn't it?
It's King Kong versus Godzilla, then Godzilla 2.
Oh, really? I thought it was Godzilla 2 first.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought it was.
I got the order wrong.
It was that way.
Interesting. So then it'll be those ones. Awesome. No.
I don't know. Like King Kong seems like he's going to get his ass kicked. That's why I think they're going to introduce a third monster. I think it's going to be King Kong Godzilla versus
Do you think they
someone
kill King
else.
Kong?
It could be.
Because, they like to murder King Kong in cinema
Yeah.
history. No, this man right here, we were like the only people that stayed for the post-credits. Because I don't think people were expecting it with a movie like that. But this dude over here was nerding out. Mothra!
Yep.
He was like, are you kidding me?
It's the same feeling I got when I got out of Pacific Rim.
Oh,
He's like,
You're
there's
just
that,
like,
yes.
I was telling him, it's just like you stay for Marvel post-credit scenes, and it's like all these people staying, and they're super excited, and they know the characters, and then there's us, and Landon's the only one that knows the character. But at least they gave you a nod if you're a fan of the films and all that. So,
Well, that you were mentioning, like, it's great entertainment. That's what a good giant monster movie should be. It should be just dumb entertainment.
Shouldn't have to think
and you
about
shouldn't
it.
think about it too much. But if you want to, there's like these bits of lore and stuff that's great.
it's kind of like watching an Alien movie or a Predator movie. Like, it's not fun to be like, oh, well, let's just get deep into the lore. No, the best Alien and Predator movie, 1 and 2, maybe 2 aliens, is when they're just getting hunted by this damn thing. What do you got over there, Tony?
Next film in the universe, Godzilla King of Monsters.
Oh,
Okay, so they're gonna...
In 2 years, March 22nd, 19. And then the next year, in May, we get Godzilla versus King Kong.
Yeah, so I feel like he's going to take down some other monsters first. That's why they showed those.
He's not going to attack. Mothra's always been an ally. If they continue on, Mothra's always been an ally, except for 2 or 3 movies that Godzilla's fought Mothra, and usually it's like
they don't even have like a battle at first.
Yeah, they do. In the old ones, it's usually like Godzilla comes to destroy Tokyo. They found the egg of Mothra. It hatches and then fights off Godzilla, and they're like, "Oh, Mothra saved us!"
Oh, Mothra.
And
sorry.
So.
Mothra. Yeah. So we were all excited for
the big
King
one's
Kong.
It's Ghidra. That's the big nemesis. He's bigger than Godzilla. Has always like made him bleed. He's like one of the only monsters that made Godzilla bleed in the old films. So yeah,
that's awesome. So yeah, all excited. Everybody liked it.
Yeah.
Thumbs up. Ready for the next one?
Yeah, very much so.
I know this guy is. This guy's just gonna be. I'm surprised you weren't there opening day for Kong, but.
I thought it was going to be good. I didn't think...
It was gonna be great.
I never go to opening films until I get some general...
input.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, with those movies, you really don't need it, though. I feel like even if it came out 50%, you'd probably still want to see it.
I'd just go see it, but that's the same thing like Cloverfield. It got kind of a sort of sequel, but didn't do that well enough to get another one, another giant monster movie thing. And Pacific Rim...
We saw Cloverfield together, the second one.
Yeah.
Wasn't the Cloverfield Lane one supposed to be sort of a sequel?
Yeah.
It was.
And there's a third one that's going to be coming out. It might tie the two together in some way.
Okay.
But
that was another one John Goodman was in.
Yeah. He's lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, I know.
He used to be so big, and he's looking good now.
Yeah.
Then he's getting eaten or smashed by
he got eaten.
Kong.
He got ate.
Kong was not holding back.
He got ate by the skull.
Oh, that's right, the skull.
Yeah.
But Kong was full on chomping on people in this
He ate one guy in the helicopter.
Yeah, he liked that taste of meat.
That was a good cut.
He stepped on.
That was clever.
he stepped on some.
Yeah. And he crushed Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
Samuel.
You die, mother...
Sam was a little off his rocker in that movie, but it's okay.
He played
a good
the part well.
He played the, I want to kill things, crazy military
and
guy.
he sold me as a military guy.
Staring Kong down across the
And you kind of got that at the beginning, when he's kind of sad that the
Yeah.
war's ending, and
We didn't lose the war.
Yeah.
We abandoned it.
yeah, and then he gets that call, and he's like, "Yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, we'll
those
keep
people are
fighting."
quite pissed off.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
sir.
Poor Billy's dad over there, man. He was like
Yeah.
really excited to go back home, and
That
he
was-
died.
That was real sad.
That guy's the actor, he had a terrible Southern accent.
Yeah,
He was really bad.
Hey, is that a monkey?
Monk? Oh my goodness. Oh. Now, what did you think of Kong? Here we go. We're plugging some more. Put that in the comments below. That movie was great.
Yeah.
We all recommend it over here at Game Misconduct. Even Alan recommends. Alan was like, yeah, it was good. So, this seems like a great point to wrap up this week's podcast. It's been a little
good.
bit of a long one
Yep.
than normal, but that's because we had a lot to cover, man. And a lot. It's nice. But if you didn't know, the Game Misconduct podcast is available on all podcasting services with the exception of Spotify. Also over on YouTube. We release it Monday through Wednesday in 3 parts, and then the full podcast on Thursday. So if you can't wait till Thursday, just go download the podcast, and I swear I'll put the whole freaking audio in there. I feel so bad about that, and I'm glad you found it.
I'm sorry.
It was actually Emily.
That's good. I mean, I can't believe it because it's the same file as the
forever to
video
find it.
podcast. Because when you said that, I went and checked the video. I'm like, did the video cut out after 12 minutes? And it was fine. So something weird must have happened in the post. But we'll fix that. Don't worry about it. Sorry if you were an audio fan and you had to come look at our beautiful faces. We also have a mean social media game over here. We got them GIFs. Strong, baby. GIFs,
Hi.
GIFs, whatever you want to call them. Johnny Pickles at the end runs the @GamerMisconduct Twitter
Those
account.
memes.
Those memes.
Dope
Dank memes.
Dank memes. What is your Twitter account?
Johnny Pickles 89.
It's above your head, I swear.
Yeah.
I put it there. What about you, Lana?
Brass Nunky.
Funky Nunky.
That
You?
Funky
You
Nunky.
have one now, too.
Yeah.
You retweet our stuff. You're
Yeah.
real sweet.
M for magical.
M for magical.
M for magical.
I'm going to try to put it above her head if Landon has it.
Oh,
you have it in
right,
the drive?
yeah.
I think you do have it in the drive. And then mine's T_crossbow. Also, go check out our Instagram, Game_Misconduct. We do post on there as well. And the other guys' Twitters and all that are down there
In the description.
in the description. But until next time, this has been the Game Misconduct podcast, episode number 22. Full of
Yeah.
spoilers, full of reactions, full of interpretations on how shitty Activision is.
Yep.
And until next time, thanks for watching.
Don't play Destiny.
Bye.
Hey guys, did you like that part of the podcast? If so, you can go to all the major podcasting websites and you can watch them. No, you can't. You can listen to them.
Yeah.
But you can watch some of these videos down here, and you can also subscribe.
Right there.